What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to your favorite time of the day, Colada Time, and I'm here with your favorite day of the week.
Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. You got a little project coming out for us this Friday, right?
I do.
What's that about? Let us know.
So the project is definitely called In-N-Outta Love.
In-N-outta Love.
Yep. So the whole mind process behind it is kind of just like what the title says, In-N-Outta Love. So what had happened was...
What had happened was...
I'll put my beard down for this.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. 9 months ago, I was in a relationship with a girl for 8 years. Long ass time.
Yeah. You like 12, right? So that's like more than half
14.
your life.
Same thing though, right? 12, 14.
Yeah, 12,
really
14, no one knows.
Right, so I was 14, I got in a relationship with this girl. Broke off not too long ago.
So, ladies, my man's single. Wednesday. Savage
mode. But I'm not 21 savage.
Oh.
No.
He's not.
Not close to it.
Not nowhere near.
He's I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm not a savage. Anyways.
Look at his glasses. This guy's a great guy.
Nice, right?
Nice.
So this In-N-Outta Love EP is really about just being in and out of love. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, you know the process of a relationship. You're in love or have love for the person. And then the next day or a few days later, a few months later, it's like you start arguing with that person. It's like, yo, you start stressing like, man, why am I in this relationship?
Yep.
Why am I dealing with somebody else's problems? But at the end of the day, you have love for that person, so you're gonna make sure they're cool.
Right.
So it's like that in and out love process that when you're arguing, you don't know if you're really in love or not. And then a few days later, you're like, no, I love this girl.
Yeah.
I love this person. Anyways, being single, there's another side of it, because you start messing with somebody, or you start really getting interested in somebody, but you know in the back of your head you're like, I want to experience other things. I want to experience new things.
We're in Miami.
And we're in Miami, so like that's always happening. It's always happening. So
It's
like
a constant cycle.
Exactly, it becomes a cycle. So this cycle of in and out of love just keeps happening, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single or whatever. And that's really what I went through the past 8 months, is dealing with getting out of a relationship, becoming this single person and experiencing new things I've never experienced because I was in a relationship. And the whole in and out love process is just happening over and over again, going from being in a relationship to being single, whatever. So like that's the whole thought process behind the In and Out Love album or EP.
Now, let's see. Wednesday. Why Wednesday? I mean, here in Miami, I don't know. You're not from Miami, right? You're from...
I'm not. I'm from Pennsylvania.
From Pennsylvania. In Miami, Wednesdays here, we leave school early. Like Wednesdays, like elementary, you leave at 2 o'clock. Like usually we leave at 3, but Wednesday, we all look forward to Wednesdays because we left at 2 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Every day. Every Wednesday, sorry.
Too.
Yeah?
I think they had that.
So why is
every
Wednesday?
Other Wednesday though.
Why is, oh no, this was every Wednesday.
Every
Wednesday school, elementary.
You know why that is though? Because Miami, like, it's hump day, baby.
It's hump day,
baby. And
I don't know if elementary could be humping, but
hey,
they're out there. They are
they're
out there.
They're definitely out there. Because now these 13-year-old girls look like they're 25-year-old women, and
we gotta.
What is going on here?
I'm convinced that if you sleep with somebody who is underage and you were not aware, you have every right to show a picture of them on how they presented themselves and let the court judge guess her age. Like, that's the game. Guess her age.
You guess her age.
Exactly.
Then Akon comes out of nowhere.
Whoa. R. Kelly's just peeing off you.
Yeah, so
Wednesday. Why
Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Right, Wednesday. So I went through a little process in high school, being from a Catholic school, my whole entire life.
Shoot.
Whole entire life. Even tried to get out of Catholic school.
What's your favorite Bible verse? Ah, man, I thought you were going to hit me.
I don't have a favorite.
John
it's not
3:16.
on me anywhere. You don't see.
Not yet.
It's not anywhere on me.
Did you get paddled? You got paddled?
I got paddled a little, but I kind of liked it when the nuns were like.
They were hot? You had hot nuns?
Nah. They're too old for that. They're too.
You had old
nuns?
nuns?
Yeah, old ass.
Did you ever get touched by like a breeze?
Nah,
Nah,
relax.
I'm just saying, man.
It's not gonna be good for the Catholic people out
I'm
there.
just saying. I don't. Hey, you blame that on Penn State. Don't blame that on me.
Damn.
Yeah, don't blame that on me.
It's all going back to Pennsylvania at this point.
Yo, I'm just saying.
Damn.
That's true.
All the Penn State fans are gonna hate you.
Hey, I'm not number one rule in entertainment. Not everybody's gonna like you.
That's true.
Besides
Absolutely
me, everyone loves me.
Everyone loves Seabass. So anyways, this whole Wednesday idea came out of like, trying music in high school, not being accepted because I'm different or I'm doing something different than all the people within my high school. I can't express myself the way I want to because we're all wearing fucking uniforms. The same uniform,
yes.
So we all look the same. We're supposed to act
think
the same.
Act the same.
We can't have beards. We can't do this. We can't do that. I actually had to shave my beard. The little bit that I had, the little peach fuzz that I had. I had to shave it dry razor and just like in school too. So I had
dry razor.
Dry razor, like nothing on it, no water, nothing. It's just like dry razor. That's what they made you do to make you not have a beard or anything in high school.
So why did you just shave before you went in?
I don't know. I guess I was a little rebel kid. I don't know.
It's a fuck. No, you know.
I'm not doing that.
I'm badass.
Promise I'm not doing that.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
you're savage.
Anyways, I was doing music and people didn't accept it too much. So I kind of went in the background of music, learning how to engineer, how to produce. Worked with Atlantic Records in their studio up in New York for a little bit. Worked for a few labels. Learned how to DJ when I came down here. So I kind of did a few things, and I started like thinking. At least my friends started thinking, you should get back into music. You should do hip hop. You should rap again. Do this, do that. I'm like, nah, chill. But if I did, it'd be funny. Come up with a rap name that's not really my name. And I was like, it was on a Wednesday. I was like, oh. I'll name myself Wednesday, come out with a project called This Week and start joking around with my friends. A few days later, I'm just thinking like, this whole Wednesday name is staying in my brain. And
right, like this is ill, this is real.
Yeah, I kind of want to try this out. I kind of want to, produce my own music. So I produced a beat that day and got my other producer, Sama, to come through, help me out, bounce some ideas back and forth. And I created my first song, which was Not Enough. A song called Not Enough. And
was it enough?
It wasn't.
It wasn't enough.
Nah. It ended up being enough because people really like that song. And that's my opening song every time I do a show.
Oh, okay. So that's your go-to.
Absolutely.
That's
it's a great intro song. A great intro song. It gets people hyped up and like people really respect that song. So I did this song and anyways I released it as Wednesday. And that whole name idea was just coming. It curated out of something so funny yet so original and organic.
Yeah.
Out of a situation that I had. It's not because something happened on a Wednesday or anything. Or like most people would think, like, something must have happened. So
lost your virginity on a Wednesday, hump day.
Maybe I lost my virginity. 14 years old.
You don't remember what? I remember one day I lost my virginity.
What day?
That I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
It was Wednesday.
I know I was 14. That's about it.
I was 15. 16.
16. Okay.
I lied. I'm still a virgin.
Still a virgin. Me too, actually. I'm a born again.
We're virgins.
Born again virgin. So if you want to take my virginity.
Born again.
So if you want to hit me up, my phone number. Nah, just.
I was like, whoa, dog. You about to get your phone blown up.
Nah. Relax. So yeah, no, that's how Wednesday came about. It's just like through organic.
But your Instagram name is Worldwide Wednesday. How's that?
It is.
Worldwide. You Pitbull fan?
Yeah, I love Pitbull. I actually went to a concert last week. We went to a concert.
I was dressed up as Pitbull.
He was dressed up as. It was hilarious.
Mr. 965.
Look at him. He looks exactly like Pitbull, man.
You don't fuck up my hair.
$20 haircut, man.
Bruh. $20 for this. I do this for free at home. This guy charged me $20.
$20.
I'm getting that money back though.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to you.
I put a little extra hour here, a little extra hour there, and right. I'm getting my money back. I'm getting my money back for that.
Makes sense. So the whole worldwide idea is pretty much. I just always wanted to go worldwide. I've always wanted to get out of this country. I've never gotten out of this country yet. But
where you going to? First hit on your hit list. Boom. Right now, we're worldwide and we're going here. Where is here?
Brazil.
É o brasileiro. Meninas muito gostosa.
I don't know what that means. But
Means the women there are beautiful.
I agree.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I need to know how to say that when I go to Brazil.
Muito
Muito
gostosa.
gostosa.
There you go.
There we go. Muito gostosa.
Yeah, let me get a water bottle on the pinkies, baby. Done deal. It's a wrap.
It's over.
Done deal. Worldwide.
Worldwide. So the whole idea of that is just like when I do go out of this country, I want to be on tour.
Why Brazil though?
Brazil is just a beautiful woman, man. I know there's
Just the women? That's
so
it?
many beautiful
It's the
women.
women.
That's what dropped
You
me
know
there.
Brazil, fun fact, Brazil is like one of the hot spots for trannies, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Bet y'all didn't know that.
I bet he researched it.
Personal experience. No, chill. But yeah, like Brazil is known for
That's
like
crazy.
trannies.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so be careful out there. You might put your finger in the wrong hole. Or they might put it in you.
No.
I'm just saying.
That's definitely not gonna happen. Even though they do make these men look like women nowadays.
Oh yeah. Shout out Caitlyn. I love you, Bruce.
I'm getting you on my song, Bruce.
Yeah.
/ Caitlyn.
It's gonna be called him her.
Damn. So yeah, no, that's the whole idea of Worldwide Wednesday. It's just I would love to tour worldwide. I would love to take my homies with me and just have a great time. Express myself to so many people I would never be able to reach before. So.
And the whole In-N-Outta love, where did that concept, that idea, like originate from?
Originated from like my relationship and whatnot.
So
the
the whole
8-year relationship that I talked about, and just like naturally from that whole hat, like that.
I see your logo here. It's a W with the world.
Right.
And where that is
The W came from Wednesday, obviously.
Right.
The world is from Worldwide. I got my friend to draw up what I had in mind, and then I had that drawing taken to a graphic designer, which was a boy in my city who had made it to what it is today. Now I put that on some hats, just like the In-N-Outta Love hat that you see in the single that I'm going to be dropping on Friday,
Right.
which is called In-N-Outta Love. The cover art has a girl going like this with the In-N-Out burger logo on it, but it says In-N-Outta Love. And that was actually created by my roommate's sister. Her Instagram is HML. I know it's HML, but I can't remember what the exact tag is. But she definitely has some dope ass work. Does great logos, and that came from her, originated from her. When I saw this picture of this girl going like this with the In-N-Outta Love logo on it, I'm just like, that's really what I've been going through. It's like throughout these past months, it's really what I've been going through, and that's just so iconic. That logo is so iconic. So I'm gonna get some more hats. I'm gonna print up some more hats that people can have.
Right.
With this emblem on it. This one and the In-N-Outta Love emblem on it. People are gonna love it. I'm definitely gonna have them by the end of summer.
Okay.
Just like this project is coming out by the end of summer.
So we said you're not from Miami. You're from Pennsylvania. How is your crowd base over there?
So
how's that over there?
Pennsylvania compared to Miami. When I moved down here, I got a lot of support. Way more support than I would ever expect. They always said that people support you that don't know you more than the people who do know you.
Right.
And I found that to be true. And going back and forth from Pennsylvania to Miami, doing shows here in Philadelphia, there in Lancaster at the Chameleon Club, here at Revolution Live, just going all around doing shows, I noticed where my support is.
Right.
The last show that I had 500 people at it. It wasn't my personal show, but it was an artist showcase that somebody had set up. So there was 500 people there, and like when I performed, I ended up getting the respect that I've always wanted from artists, from people, from audience that have never heard me before.
And this is back in your hometown.
Back in my hometown. So that moment is just like, it was so real to me to see like, okay, now I have that support in my hometown. Now I have a little bit of support that could gain way more support. And thank God my dad was at that show, because that night was amazing. Like when he saw me, he saw himself in me. And he always wanted to do music throughout his life, but having a kid at 14, having another kid at 18, then a kid at 20, it was just like crazy for him. he couldn't control it all. You know what I mean?
Nah, he couldn't control his underpants. That's what he couldn't control.
Right. But who can nowadays?
Hey, that's why we're going to Brazil.
That's why we are.
He's going. I'm not.
We are going.
I ain't going to Brazil.
He's not gonna do nothing, but he's gonna go to Brazil with me.
I'm gonna make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
I'm supporting him.
He's my support.
I'm making sure he's good.
Right. So, my dad was there that night of the show, and it was so amazing to see that because he started taking videos right in the front row. And then I came off stage after I was done. He was like, "Son, you did amazing. That was a great show. Like I saw myself in you." Started crying a little bit, and I was like, "Dad, why are you crying?" And he was like, I wish I could have done the music that you're doing right now."
So you kind of had music.
That music connection.
In blood.
Exactly. In my blood. He was in a band. He did like he played the drum or the bongos for like a little band that he had. Whatever. So we come to the end of the conversation. He's like, "You know what? I'm gonna give you this," and he pulls out this cross that he had right here.
Boy, that's that Vin Diesel cross right there. That's Fast and the Furious.
I'm Vin Diesel.
Oh,
yes, he's blue.
Bitch. If you would insult me, I'm bald. You're not. We got a great set of hair. We're gonna talk about I'm Vin Diesel.
Little man bun thing.
Your hair's luxurious. I've seen you with this man's hair with his hair down. Pantene Pro V advertising.
I appreciate that, bro. So when he gave me that, it means a lot to me. It meant a lot to me. So I always try and keep it on me, especially this ring. This ring that he gave me, one of his favorite rings. He has a bunch of rings all over here. I'm not married, by the way. It's just
my man's single.
Yeah.
Wednesday stands alone.
Right. Always.
It's his own day of the week.
You're born alone, you die alone, right? That's just how it goes.
That's true.
So
always not alone. That was scary. You're born alone, you die alone.
What is you doing,
Whoa.
baby?
We might die together.
Is that what that meant?
I don't know. Something might just fall.
Comes right through the roof.
We might end up on World Star.
Shit.
Won't be here to see it, but
hey,
it'll be there.
Yeah, at least I get famous after the fact, right?
Edgar Allan Poe. That's what happened to Edgar Allan Poe. Nobody liked Edgar Allan Poe when he was writing poems early on, but after he died,
all the painters as well.
Picasso. That's as far as I can name Picasso.
Right. Basquiat.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure he might still be alive.
He might.
Don't know.
No one knows. Bob Ross.
Right. I was just gonna keep naming people back and forth. But yeah, no, that's how the whole thing came about is with my pops, and I really appreciate all the support that I had from that fan base. When I came down here, it was an amazing fan base. It supported me so much.
What brought you down here from Pennsylvania, way up there? Besides the booty, we know that.
I just want to see more booty.
Ah, okay.
Nah,
There's nothing wrong with seeing more booty.
Nah, when I came down here, I finished up school here at FIU, got my communications degree. On top of that, I really wanted to connect and network with people down here. I felt like the hip hop scene was kind of here, and I've noticed that it's just generally building with people, more and more people. Broward County with Kodak, XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
There's just people emerging right now that is coming out of Florida, and it's amazing. And I think that Florida is a great spot to try and emerge out of. I always remember my roots, where I came from, my hometown, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, little Amish town that I was in. So
Amish town,
yeah.
Puerto Rican white boy in a Catholic school that does rap.
Kind of against all odds type of thing.
Whoa, very.
Yeah, against all odds, I wasn't accepted very much.
I can see.
But it's alright. I mean, regardless, they're gonna accept me one way or another. So moving down here was an amazing experience. I'm adapting very well. People think I'm from here.
I thought you were from here.
Yeah, people think I was Cuban when I was a little bit whiter, but now I'm actually Puerto
Rican,
as you can see. A little bit more Puerto Rican.
I don't know what I'm Amish, so. What's the best thing of Miami that you enjoy? Food, the culture. What is it? What is it that you like about Miami?
I mean, I'm eating chicken, rice, and beans every single day now.
Oh.
I mean, not that I wasn't.
Arroz con gandules.
I just don't know how to say it to the people. Like, I don't speak Spanish myself. My dad tried to teach me when I was younger, and I would just be like, "Fuck you, Dad." And
Not even in Spanish, huh?
Yeah.
Vete pa la pinga. You didn't say that.
No, I don't even know what that means. I'm not speaking back to you. Nah, it's just I didn't speak back to him, so I can kind of understand more than I can speak, but like not to the point where you say stuff and I'm like, you guys speak so fucking fast.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a Miami thing too. Like us
Jesus.
Cubans down here, bro. Like I work with a Cuban and he talks. I speak fast and I don't understand what he says half the time. Like I'm trying to vet a program that will give him subtitles.
Right.
So when he's talking to me, like subtitles come out, so I know what he's saying. Poor guy, bro. I don't understand what the hell he says. Like, we both speak the same language.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So the thing I love about Miami is just the experience of it all. Like the great weather. There's beautiful women here. So much to do, so many things. Beautiful architecture, great food.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Great food.
Food's amazing.
And great food. I haven't been to half the spots that these people know. I've only been to like Latin America, the regular spots.
The basic Miami spots.
The basic spots. I need to go to these little like.
You gotta go to the mom and pop places.
Right.
Have you ever been at the station when the food truck pulls up?
I have, but
Have
I've
you
never
ever?
gone there.
Oh man, Friday.
Amazing food.
Oh my God, Friday when In-N-outta Love drops.
I'm also gonna try an amazing dish.
We're gonna try amazing food from a food truck. It's got everything. It's got wings, pastelitos, pizza, pasta, chicken, steak, rice, plantains, all types of drinks, energy drinks, water, juices. Trust me. Bro, I got wings. I got a Jamaican patty, and I forgot what else. Another empanada, $5.
$5.
I got 5 wings. I got patties, bro.
Full meal for $5.
I got corn dog last week, wings, tamale, chicken skewer, a Red Bull, and a Perrier for $10.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're living.
I'm living the life.
And on top of that, Miami has so much money in it. You go downtown and you see the big buildings, like you know when people are building, the economy is good down here.
Miami's nice.
There's so much money, so much opportunity, and that's really what I'm here for, is the opportunity and just experiencing what I can.
Who do you draw inspiration from, be it rapping, be it any form by any means? Who do you draw inspiration from to like keep doing what you're doing?
I mean, it's not even a specific person, really. My music is inspired by experiences that I go through. Regardless of who's around me and what's going on, I draw from the experiences that I have. In-N-Outta Love is full of experiences. If you listen through the whole tape from beginning to end, I promise you'll hear a bunch of stuff that I've done, a bunch of stuff that I don't hide and I don't really keep it behind me.
Is that important to you to
it's
like
very important.
Keep it organic with the people?
Absolutely, because if I start talking about how many chains I have one chain and it's a silver chain with a cross on it.
Right.
I don't have chains, I don't have gold, I don't have any of that. I'm still trying to find the cheapest place to eat around here.
I feel you.
And it's funny because people back in my hometown are like, oh, you're up there now, you're famous now, you're doing this now, you're doing that.
It's just like you don't even know.
You don't know. You just see my Instagram. My Instagram has some professional photos, and you think I'm doing amazing. But like at the end of the day, I'm still just like you, maybe even off course.
Right.
I'm still trying to
You're still grinding it out.
Exactly.
Day by day,
grinding it out. And I don't really like when people say like, oh, you're famous or whatever. Like, nah, I'm still trying to do my thing.
Right.
So the inspiration I get is just from my experiences in life. And on top of that, growing from what I've been listening to since I was younger. My mom used to pick up the Eminem CDs for Christmas for me. I used to listen to Biggie, but I also used to listen to Coldplay and Green Day and Puddle of Mud and just all like a bunch of bands. I used to listen to some Screamo too, Disturbed and whatnot.
But you were a Catholic kid listening to Screamo.
Listen, bro, I went through a bunch of stages.
You pissed some nuns off. Oh no, me too.
I went through.
Believe it or not, I had long hair. I had long hair up to my shoulders.
I don't believe it.
I know you don't. I know you don't. I was a skater.
I was a skater too.
She was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy."
Hey, Avril Lavigne, baby. I used to have her album, man. I used to have her album.
I want her.
Yeah.
Keep
I
the
don't know
album.
what she looks like now though.
Me either. White women don't age well. That's all I know. White women do not age well.
They start getting some wrinkles.
Oh, everywhere. Credit score goes up though, so I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. I don't mind. I'll iron some wrinkles out.
Damn. All right. So on top of that, I listened to all that. I listened to Lil Bow Wow. Have a CD signed by him. I know it probably means nothing now.
Yeah, I was about to say. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even put that on my resume. I think you lose cool points.
Damn.
I think you went from Wednesday to Tuesday. You might be Monday.
I'm back again.
Nobody likes Monday.
Nobody. You're right.
Lil Bow Wow's Monday. That's if Lil Bow Wow was a day of the week, he'd be Monday.
He'd be Monday?
He'd be Monday.
All right. Well,
everybody's like,
does it count for anything, or does it put me back that I still fuck with Ja Rule's music? Because I feel like, he went through a bunch of stuff, and he's made some bad decisions in his life. But at the end of the day, 90s Ja Rule and Aaliyah, you just can't beat that.
I personally like Ja Rule because he did the first Fast and the Furious song, and I love Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious is a great movie.
So he's got a special place in my heart.
Absolutely.
He's Edwin. That's his name in part 1.
I don't remember them.
Yep, I do. Edwin.
I do.
I do.
You got a poster of him on your wall? Like,
Nah. Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
R.I.P.P.W. He says to Paul Walker in the movie, his only piece of advice to Paul Walker is, he asked him, like, is this your car? And he's like, well, I'm standing by it. And he's like, it's not how you stand by your car. It's how you race your car. You better learn that.
Damn.
And that quote has no value to my life, but I know Ja Rule told Brian O'Connor, aka Paul Walker, in the first Fast and the Furious. Okay. That's a fun fact.
Okay.
So I like Ja Rule too.
Got it.
Exactly.
I really like Ja Rule, and honestly, listening to him in my playlist almost every day is like, I don't know, kind of some inspiration for the In-N-Outta Love thing.
It's
It's
crazy.
like the way the music that he put out back then was very like it was 90s love. It was like that.
Yeah.
I really want this girl, and
you brought
this
that with
is the only girl
Ashanti.
that it's like Ashanti and Ja Rule. It's like
He got J-Lo on the track, and that's when J-Lo was popping.
Listen, man, I think Ja Rule is definitely an inspiration for In-N-Outta Love, without a doubt. Like, people don't rap about love or
I think it's too like people like say it's like soft.
people see that song.
Like, oh, you.
At the end, like, you're being real. Like,
I mean, like everybody
you
feels
can't
it.
tell me that you were never in love with a girl.
Exactly.
You can in love has so many different meanings. Love has so many different meanings.
Oh yeah.
And whatever you perceive love as may have a different meaning than what I perceive it as. But at the end of the day, you were messing with a girl that you were really digging in the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? That this is the In-N-Outta Love process. At that moment, in that time, you really had love for that person. You cared about that person enough to make her right beside you. Whether it be when you were famous or before you were famous, or when you were in this process or when you were out of this process, you had that girl. So at the end of the day, you can't say like all you do is mess around with these girls and
right.
You feel me? Like at the end of the day,
it's a facade. Like people put that up, but like
it's great. Yeah, like it's great to think about. It's awesome. It's dope. But like, what's real?
Like that's why I think a lot of people have with Drake. I personally love Drake. Drake's one of my favorite artists. I wouldn't say rapper because I feel like rapper is not the only thing he does.
It's giving him too much to say favorite rapper,
right?
Or best rapper,
or best rapper. Like I feel like he hasn't solely stuck to that. So I think giving him that name is kind of insulting to people who actually generally put the rap full time.
Right.
And they put that, yeah. Like Drake doesn't do that all the time. Absolutely. But as an artist, I really enjoy him as an artist.
Absolutely.
But one of the things that we came up, like as he's coming up, is like the whole, it's a dog.
It is a dog.
What were we saying? I forgot. With Drake, I feel like he was always real in the sense like Marvin's Room. Like everybody in Marvin's Room getting their feels because they know like that one girl who got away, she messing with somebody else now, and you're kind of like, I hate you.
Yeah.
Why you with him? He whack.
Right.
You know, and I felt like a lot of people kind of like didn't like Drake because he was like, oh, he's so sensitive, he's so whack. But it's like emotions is a human thing.
It is.
It's natural.
And people don't understand that, man. And especially in current music, you obviously you have a lot of artists like always saying that they're messing with girls and always saying that their baby moms, da 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 da. But at one time, your baby mom, you fucked with so much that you did that.
That you gave her a baby.
Yeah, right.
You made her your baby mom.
Right. Don't just say like she don't mean anything to you because she means something to you. Think about if your kid was around some other man, you wouldn't like that, right? Because that's something, a connection you have with your baby mom and the kid.
Exactly.
You don't want that kid around another man.
Yeah.
At least that's how I would feel about it. I don't want my
I think
kid
it's
around
true.
me.
I think it's being genuine. Like that's the biggest thing. You ain't trying to be genuine.
Exactly. And I'm a very genuine person.
Right.
When it comes to anything, not only music, to anybody, like genuine relationships is what I
Yeah,
like
you
to
gotta
call.
be. I think like if people can sense bullshit.
And that's really where I might have went wrong with some of this music industry stuff. Is like I try and be genuine to everyone until they do me wrong. I try and trust and be loyal to
I think it's okay to be genuine. People want that. To what level and how and to who.
Right.
Also, I think is like a factor. So like now maybe not all up front, little by little.
Right.
You've had your experiences and stuff like that. Let me see. I had another question that I was thinking about just now. We did the inspiration. We already know. Oh, okay. So if it wasn't rap, right? If you're not doing rap, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't rapping, I would be honestly the number one thing I've always wanted to do, besides rap. It still has to do with the music industry. I've always wanted to help other people get on. Why? Because I never had that chance when I was younger. I've had to work up to this point. I'm not even anywhere at this point. But I've had to work up to this point to get the connections that I've had, the networking that I'm able to do right now, the reach that I have right now. I've had to work for that for the past 5 years. So I would love to help somebody or manage an artist that I think has potential and could make it. I would love to help them get to that point.
Right.
So on the side of doing what I have to do to get the money, I would love to help this artist get to that point because I now have the connection to be able to do that.
Right.
And that's what I want to do eventually is create my own label to help other artists.
So that's your further down the line goal.
Absolutely. To either own a studio to find these artists or to help these artists get to where they are that I already know, or to create a label and just curate out of originality.
What's your like drive to make it in the rap game?
Nowadays, it's not all about making it, bro. It's like I've really realized when you start trying to make it, whatever make it may be,
right,
is when you don't make it. But the drive that I have for my music is just to have other people hear what I'm saying, to have other people feel what I'm saying. Because right now it's all about like what I'm going through, and that's what my music is about. The In-N-outta Love whole project is about. You'll hear throughout that project the experiences that I've went through,
right,
the things that I think or really want to say is going through my music at this point. I'm not saying it to anybody else because I save it for the music so that everybody can hear it. I'm a genuine person, like I said, so I'll let you know what it is. I'll tell you, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. And in my music is definitely where you're gonna hear all of that. So definitely look and listen to the EP from beginning to start, so you can hear exactly what I'm feeling and what I'm about.
What type of if there were an artist, what artist would you like say you closely resemble, or like you sound that have a similar sound?
I don't know, man. I've gotten so many different people. I've definitely gotten so many. At the beginning of me starting this whole music thing, I've done Travis Scott.
Okay.
Recently, I feel like personally I've been creating my own sound. I don't really hear many people who have.
I told you sound like a Weekend vibe.
Yeah, you said the Weekend. I've never gotten that before.
From that one song, it sounded a little Weekend-ish. It had like that vibe to it.
Right, the In-N-Outta Love song. It's dropping on.
Oh, that was the In-N-outta Love song that you played that
yeah.
day. Okay.
I believe so. I believe that was the song. But on Friday, In-N-Outta Love is dropping, and then y'all can tell me what I sound like, or who I sound like. But regardless, I think I pretty much have come up with my own sound, or at least have gotten to the point where I can sound like myself,
right?
And just put what I gotta put.
So, best piece of advice. Somebody comes up to you like, "Yo, I need a piece of advice right now." What's your best piece of advice for people about life?
Definitely do what you love at all times, no matter what anybody says, man. There's been times where, now I don't know if my mom is gonna watch this, but regardless, there's been times where I've had my own family members not support me. There's been a time where me and my mom got into it so much that she was like, "What are you doing with your life? Why are you rapping? Why are you doing this hip hop stuff? Why are you doing music? This and that?"
Right.
But the funny part is, I came back to it. Did the music video to Low Key, showed her before I released it to anybody else, and when she saw that, she was in awe.
How was that moment, like, of seeing somebody of, like, obviously, like, a mom has huge value in your life, give you an opinion like that at first, and then see it do a complete 180?
180.
How'd that feel?
So at first, like, when she told me that, I was like very, very hurt. I was like, I don't know, I've been working so hard on this music, and for my mom to tell me, like yeah, why are you doing this? Is like, it hurt. It definitely hurt, and I didn't know what to do, but at the same time, I knew I had to keep going because it's what I love to do.
Right.
No, she might not understand it at that point, or anybody may not understand why I'm doing it.
Right.
But, like, I'm doing it for a reason. So I continued, I did the music video, I came back, showed her the music video. When she saw the music video, her mouth was like, and right then is when I knew, like, Mom, I told you, like, I'm doing this.
I told you
this is exactly what I said I was doing, and this is why I'm doing it.
Right.
And she was like, "Nah, I support you 100%.
She knew that check was gonna come in, so she was like, "I gotta get on this."
But the thing, at the end of the day, me and her talked it out, and was like, she pretty much told me I was just trying to, like, keep you in check, make sure that you were good. I didn't want you to get lost in the sauce. And, like, kind of
get lost in the sauce, meatballs. I lose my meatballs all the time in the sauce.
She was pretty much saying, I didn't want to get you lost, and I want you to make sure that you have money for yourself and, like, have a good life.
Right, she wanted you, like, to take the safe route.
Yeah, of course, and
make
be
sure
steady
you were
with
good.
everything, and be steady with everything, which I am on the side. Like, I'm working 2 jobs. I'm about to work 2 jobs right now.
Right.
And I'm gonna still do this music thing regardless.
Yeah.
Because it's what I love to do.
I feel you.
So, I mean, my biggest piece of advice is really just to keep doing what you're doing, no matter what anybody says. And even if it's family, keep doing what you're doing. If you love it, if your heart is saying do that, do it, man.
Follow through with it.
Do it, because the minute that you give up, you're going to give up the rest of your life.
And then you're going to look back and say, what if?
Exactly like my dad did. And that's what I was saying. My dad, like, came up to me like, I wish I could have done this and this and this. Honestly, he could have done it. Even though he might have not had the time, he could have done it. He could have put it in if he really wanted to.
Right, of course.
So, like, you know, he really inspires me as well. It's just to keep going and going and going, no matter what happens. No matter what happens. And that's why I'm right here in this position.
Doing what we do.
With Colada Time.
With Colada Time. It's your favorite time of the day. Make sure to tune in Friday. We got Wednesday dropping the EP, the In-N-Outta Love single. Stay tuned for that. And then you let him know who he sounds like. Who you think he sounds like when you...
I'm always up for the opinions. Never going to take a
where could they reach?
You could definitely reach me at Worldwide Wednesday on IG. Twitter is at Worldwide Wednes, WEDNES. I couldn't get the day in there because it's just too long for Twitter, I guess. I have a SoundCloud. It's on iTunes and Apple Music, Spotify, all that. Wednesday, I'm on there. I'm up there. I'm going to be on there.
I'll put the links and everything for you guys down below.
Absolutely. Colada Time, it's been definitely an experience for my first interview.
And my first interview too.
I appreciate everything, Seabass.
Oh, that was ill. You see?
Disgusting.
That was real. That was real. It caught it.
Disgusting.
You can't remake that.
Never, bro.
That was first take
so
too.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No doubt. So you guys stay tuned. It's your favorite time of the day. It's Colada Time.